back to the channel, guys. We are back with another one. I hope all of you are having a great and phenomenal day. This is the X3 M40i that we are reviewing today, and I believe it starts around, I would say, $56,000 and producing around 382 horsepower. But man, this thing crackles and pops like crazy. As you can see, it has the bronze package on it, or whatever you want to call it. Mirrors are a little dirty. This whole car, honestly, it wasn't washed too good, but you all get the video. Kidney grills is also kind of bronze goldish. As you can see, it has a somewhat of a different front end than the normal X3, and you also have that package on the wheels as well with the bronze, and the blue M Performance brake calipers as well, as you all can see. Man, this car looks great. Like, if you're looking for a daily driver, or if you just want some type of good comfort or whatever it is like that. But let's come around to the back once again. You have the M40 badge right there, so a lot of people know that it's not the regular X3. Coming down, you have both pipes on both sides, and they are connected to the muffler. This actual piece isn't connected to the muffler, but that is like the tip. But I'm gonna pull out the key and we can go ahead and fire this thing up so y'all can hear the exhaust and we can check the interior out. So here we go, guys. Here's the key right here. You all know the new styling of the BMW key, M stripes for the M40 edition. And what you wanna do is hit that unlock button, and we're going to open it right up. And this does have the smart access feature where you can leave the key fob in your pocket and you can lock it if you would like, or if you would like to unlock it, you can just put your hand behind it and she opens right on up. M40i as you walk in. Then you have the M badge on the pedal as well, and as you notice that you don't have the normal brake pedals like the normal X3. All of this is like black padded in the normal X3, but these actually have like somewhat of the sportier edition pedals for you all, but different trimming as well. It's not too many X3s that come with wood trimming. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can option it if you would like. Have the X right there as you step in, and you have that interior again as same as the door is on your dashboard as well, guys. But we're gonna put our foot on the brake pedal, then hit the start stop button right here. She's gonna fire right on up, and as you can see, you don't get the M40 up here in the normal X3, but you're gonna notice so much of a difference. This is like the M340 version, but in an SUV form, a small SUV form. You have your M right here. There's so many M badges in this car, and I honestly like this car a lot. Got your cup holders right here, outlet right here. Then you have your phone charger right there. Opening up here, not too much compartment space. It's not too deep, but you know, you can put some belongings or whatever belongings you need in that cup holder right here. Coming down here, you also have that same type of pattern that's on the door and on the dashboard as well. And as you can see, it's touch sensitive, or somewhat close to it. Like, as you can see, this map is going to disappear, but once I put my hand back up there, it's going to pop up many different options for me again. Let's go to navigation. Go to navigation, wait for the screen to kind of clear up, but we're going to get back to that, guys. But as you all can see, as a matter of fact, how it cleared up, I'm not going to touch the screen. And this also has hand gesture. That's why I did that as well. Hand gesture is really, really cool, guys, really cool. But let's do this right here. Go back to navigation, wait for the screen to clear up. I'm going to keep my hand out of the way, then I'm going to put my hand in front of the screen, and it's going to give me so many options. Let's go, guys. As you can see, I didn't touch the screen, but as you can see, all of that came up for me. But hand gesture is, the sensor is actually right here for most people that don't know. But hand gesture is pretty much turning the radio up, as you all can see with my hand, turning it down with my hand, changing the radio station, going back that way. Hand gesture is a pretty cool feature that BMW came out with to not allow you to touch your screen or your dial right here. So while you're driving, it's a lot more safer on the road when you're driving or whatever it is like that. Obviously, the M340 has the pedals for you all, and you don't get that in the normal X3. And it's like, it's just so many options that the X3 have, the X3 M40 have, that the normal X3 doesn't have. But coming along here, you have your sunroof settings right here. And what you want to do is just drop it on back, and that sun is going to start glooming in for you all. All right, guys, and let's step on out, and I'm going to show you all the seats of this vehicle. So these are an option. They are heated and ventilated, and as you can see, your controls is right here. For heat, it's going to light up kind of orangish for you all. Turn it off. You have 3 different types you would like. Then turn it on cool, and it's going to turn blue for you all. The seats. Then do the same, turn that off, and you have all of your climax control, fan speed. And you're not the only one that can control this. Your passenger can control it as well. So if they're cold or hot or whatever it is like that, they have dual climate. So the driver and the passenger can control their own settings of the temperature they would like. But yeah, let's step on to the back, guys. Back is pretty much good leg space depending on how tall you are. I'm going to step in, and this gives you all a full perspective of the cockpit. As you can see, I'm not too bunched in. I'm like 5'10", and I'm fitting just perfect, guys. As you can see, for the back, the rear passengers, they have that X as well, and they have that door pattern just like you do up front. Little storage space down there for cup holders. Coming down here, they have the climate for them as well. They don't get the heated seats, so that's somewhat of a downfall. But off, obviously, they can control it how they would like to. So 3 different people can control. The driver can control their own temperature, the passenger, the front passenger, then the back passenger can control theirs as well. Coming down here, I'm not a big fan of this, but as you all can see, they are coming out with a new outlet, and I've been seeing this on a lot of vehicles lately. I'm not a big fan of this because I suggest that you just have the normal USB, because a lot of what happens when this right here piece get lost and you have to go to the dealership and buy a whole new one. So that's why I'm not a big fan of it. But I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna get the exhaust for you all. And as you can see, that sunroof is extended. I'm gonna get an exhaust clip for you all. Let's touch bases on the trunk really fast. But coming in the trunk, you have the little shade for privacy. And that's pretty decent trunk space, guys. As you know, this is an SUV. You have something right here so you can hold in. You have a little cubby right there. Opening up this right here. You don't get a 5th spare, but you have a lot more trunk space underneath it as well. So there's no telling how many bags or duffel bags you can get back here. I'm pretty sure you can get quite a lot, guys. And this actually shapes like a suitcase. That's very crazy. Shaped like a suitcase. But I also want to touch bases before we get an exhaust clip of this, because I really want you all to hear them exhausts, because they crackle and pop so well, guys. But it's only in sport mode. It's not all the time. It's only in sport mode. As you can see, you get the panel right here, or whatever you want to call it. painted as well with the car. Like on the normal X3s, this is going to be nothing but black trim. The normal X3s, that's going to be nothing but black trim. But in the X3 M40, you get the option of to have it painted with the same color as the car. So that's a pretty cool feature to have, like the entire car painted one color. And most of you all know, if you see the old cars, they normally have somewhat of a ashy look after a while. So that's why I'm not a big fan of the plastic fenders. I would rather suggest it to be painted. So that is a good feature, guys. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop in, and I didn't even show you all this, and my apologies for it. But coming down here, you have so many options. Comfort is just going to have you relaxed. Obviously, eco to save gas. Adaptive, if you would like to have the settings to your choice. But we're going to click it into sport. And what's going to happen is going to turn into sport. You got standard, sport, and individual. Obviously, you want it in plus to get the crackles and pops. I believe sport standard crackles and pops as well. The normal sport, but plus crackles really good. But I'm going to get on the engine and rev it up for you all a little bit so you all can hear a little bit. But check out the display as well. As I changed it back to comfort, as you can see, it's all red right here. What's going to happen is it's going to change back into normal display for you all. And that's going to tell you that it's back in comfort. Then let's click sport again. And that's sport plus. And then eco is going to turn blue for you all. Blue is really nice, but who wants to drive an eco? But we're going to put it back in sport, guys. And obviously y'all know it's going to tighten the suspension. It's going to do all that good stuff. Make the steering a lot tighter. But I'm going to get an exhaust clip for you all, and we're going to end this video. And on that note, Harman Kardon and the speakers. So it didn't crack this pop as much. But it's gonna wrap it up for you all. I was gonna wrap up this video, guys. Have people staring at me right now. But please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. This was pretty much somewhat of a different video, guys, because this is an SUV. I'm used to doing sportier cars, but don't count this one out because this is not a lagger at all. It is not, guys. But as always, I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace. Hey guys, so I really didn't get a full perspective of the exhaust clip for you all, but I'm gonna see if you all can listen to the crackles and pops now. You definitely hear the turbos, just listen. It gets up and goes, guys.